God, I'm actually cold. It says I'm streaming, but am I? Yeah, like it says. Okay, it just took a minute. I think my announcement channel is being slow because I'm not seeing it yet. God, my microphone is like right where the freaking icon I need to access is, and I have to like look under it. Oh, I could have just moved it to the left. Like a not moron.
You are indeed live.
Okay, that's good. Just took a while for the freaking thing to populate. Better streams ago with Emerald Spencer. Yeah. Are you ready to party? Oh man, I'm gonna have to make this a separate stream
Yeah.
because I can't see it. Hey,
I am. I don't know if my internet connection is.
Coon, why didn't you tell me you were coming in? Now I tweeted and you're not in the tweet. You're gonna have to retweet and say
I always do that.
you always come. You gotta come in here right away because I always have the tweet ready to go as soon as we start.
That means I did a good job.
Did you though? Did you?
I caught them by surprise. What a surprise!
Oh, you're always trying to surprise Mrs. T.
My God.
Hey, Coon, it's gonna be your birthday this month, right?
Yeah, and like next week, literally next week, I'll be working sadly.
Aw. Well, what do you want for your
Yeah.
birthday?
I want an alligator. Send me an alligator.
I could send you like a taxidermy alligator head, but they won't let me send much else through the mail. I could try to find you gator jerky because I've been trying to find gator jerky because we have it.
I'd probably get spooked out every time I walk into the room. Oh, I know it's dead. Okay.
I kind of wanted to get a little head and find a place to put it because like you pick them up, they taxidermy it good. If like you put your hands on it, it hurts because they're spiky little freaking what do you call it? Their teeth. It hurts.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, I got. So in that case, if you're gonna send me a cool, awesome birthday present, send me I don't know, $100 or something like that.
You want me
That
to
can
just
go a long way.
Venmo you some money?
Yeah, just send me money.
Sure, I'll send you some cash when I get money. Freaking my job short paid me this week. Can you believe it?
Hell yeah! Welcome to the club. I've been there twice already.
I know it's stupid though because like I was like, oh my god, it looks like I have a whole day missing from my check, and of course that's the day the HR person wasn't there, so I couldn't like get to somebody that like yesterday about it. So I gotta wait till we go in on Tuesday because we got off for Monday and be like, hey, what the fuck?
Damn.
Bro,
I mean, dang. Dang, I have to give you money now.
you do, you do. It's like legally required, but don't actually do it because it's gonna be your birthday. But that's what I'm currently dealing with.
That's fun. Join the club. Let's all be poor together.
Instead, we are. Brian has like corrected me on several occasions, saying we are not poor, we're just broke.
Oh yeah, there's a big difference. I can tell you that I am broke. If you're poor, you'd be struggling to make finances.
You'd be struggling to eat if you were poor. But if you're broke,
I'm
it's
broke.
just that you had money, but now it is everywhere else but with you. Like it's at the things that you need that are completely necessary, and it's not much more than that.
Yep, that's basically where I'm at.
Been
Good
broke.
thing I stocked up.
I'll clean my glasses.
How are those glasses folding?
They're pretty good. I'm not gonna have to get new ones for a long ass time. At least I better not. How I afford to get bottles of Stella Rosa wine. We bringing it back, y'all. I saw it. They had a French vanilla flavor.
Ooh, send me some beer.
Yeah, I'll pour some in an envelope for you.
Oh my god, I can just imagine just like a post envelope coming
Just
through the mail.
nuts and full of alcohol.
Yeah. And I open it, I'm like, oh man.
Yo.
This is legit.
Oh, yo, did I post it in Bronny's channel? I wasn't sure if he posted for me.
I just like how you just.
Oh,
No,
Angel of
you don't
Speed
need-
does it for me. That's so nice of him. I'm gonna give him a like.
You don't need the glasses out of the bottle.
But I want to use this because it's my unicorn chalice. Cute.
Okay, understand.
Understandable. Continue.
I have to go grab myself a beer now. I'll be right back.
Yes, you know we drink on the stream. Why didn't you have it ready?
I already drank one. That's why.
Get drunk.
So
I had 2 cocktails today. You think I'm stopping now?
no. Be right back.
It's pretty good. It's French vanilla on the 6. And today, hopefully, this is like
My
32
headphones.
32 freaking
Oh.
inches here.
Oh, what are you making?
I'm trying to make a purse for my mom. But I have
Oh, okay.
pieces.
Can I have a purse too?
Okay, but you'll have to wait a bit because it took forever to get here. Like, it was easy doing the 2 little circles I made.
I want it on my birthday.
Shit, bitch, you want me to do this week? I can't make. This is why I don't sell that shit. I mean, I sell other shit that's easier for me to make. But yeah, I made the 2 little circles, and this is the strap that's gonna go all the way around, and it's gonna be fun.
Oh, actually got something that you could probably make for me.
What is it?
You could probably. I know it's not going to come until basically Christmas. I've been wanting to get myself a cardigan sweater with the buttons and pockets that is nice and warm and comfy.
You want me to crochet that stretch? You realize how long that shit takes? I crocheted something similar once, and I think it's here. Hold on.
By the way, I'm drinking Yingling traditional lager, if you're wondering.
I was wondering. But this was the one time I crocheted this. It's what I wear for Christmas. It is my Christmas vest.
Okay, but I'm requesting you to long sleeves, a hood.
Bruh, this took me like 6 to 9 months, and it didn't even fit my mother, and it barely fits me. I couldn't give her this in good conscience. Like, Mom, I tried to give you more than I did.
And apparently the volume of the Discord callers is quiet.
Okay, that's weird.
Oh
You're
no, I have to talk louder.
do have to turn you guys up. At least I can. I hate it though because like that means you're ultra loud.
Just step away for a minute.
Yeah, because Spencer is super loud. He's like at 178. I think that's why I have him so loud because last time they were having a hard time. Because if I put desktop audio, then well, maybe if I turn you guys down a lot and that way I can hear you just fine. And then I put on desktop audio, maybe it's fine. Hold on, let me try. My mouth feels funny.
It's the alcohol you're drinking.
I guess it leaves a taste in your mouth.
Give me a second here. Somebody texted me. So what else? Yeah, make me a cardigan. I want a cardigan.
I cannot do that. I will not do it.
Oh.
I will not do it.
Oh. Well then in that case,
Perish.
Oh no! Here we go. Make us. Actually, I don't really like stuff around my neck now that I realized it. I was about to say, make another scarf for me.
I feel like I made you one already. Like I was making everyone a scarf at one point.
Yeah, my scarf is being used as a what do you call that thing that this sash on a I put all my buttons on that.
Bronny says there's a nasty echo. I don't hear it, so I don't know what that's about.
It wouldn't be coming from me. I want in my head.
Oh, it was probably when I was messing with the audio settings. Oh, my desktop audio. I can activate that if I want to. Let me see.
Maybe you just make me something easy that can be done by my birthday. That you guys basically have to drive up to me. So Let me think. What can be made that can be practical? Ooh, a crochet keychain.
Oh, you really
Actually, no, it'd
wanted
be just
those? Because those, I feel like those would get ruined very easily. That's why I've never done it. Like they'll get
yeah.
ripped up, they'll get super dirty. I don't think it would be good.
You know how many keychains I've been through this past year? I'm finally on a Star Trek scarf thing. My Celestia broke, and before that I had another Celestia which the body fell off, so I had to remove that one. But then the one I have now is a Star Trek little band thingy. Let's get along that last.
I'll figure that shit out. But they'll just have to deal with you guys being loud and proud, or just quiet and proud, or something.
Oh,
Because my
actually,
what?
I I think I figured out what I want. Some something to hang up my green screen. I just bought a new green screen.
Something to make your green screen? Bronny hung up his green screen. Maybe I can ask him what he uses so we can get you.
Yeah,
Or at
yeah.
least
Ask him real quick. Hey, Brawny, what did? Can you hear me? What did? What? Help me. Wait. Coon, help me take over the world in the most evil way possible. Well, buy me something to hang up my green screen. Then maybe I will.
I think Bronny has like clothing pins in a frame of some kind. I don't know. I wasn't there when he set it up, obviously, so I don't know what's back there.
Oh, I know what you mean. It's kind of like what I made when I was back in California. Thinking about it, I could just buy thumbtacks and come up to the wall. Is that okay? I mean, people
I,
have hammered nails in the wall, so
yeah, and you could, and if you put holes in your walls in an apartment, like you could fill them with putty, and they probably won't notice.
I mean, even if I use the thumbtacks, different story. They won't even know a thing.
You won't even know there's a hole. It's too small. Like I hung up stuff on my
Exactly.
walls when we were living in apartments all the time.
Yeah, and thinking about it, right when I moved in, it looks like they just painted over everything because there's like scuffs in the walls. They just like puttied and painted over. So
It's
I mean, that
serviceable.
makes sense.
I will make a counter argument. As someone who had to fill in about 100 thumbtack holes, trust me, they're gonna notice.
I mean, they haven't noticed the hole where somebody hung up their picture in that wall right there.
Mm.
As long as it's
Okay,
high
that
enough,
becomes a question of do they care?
Hey, Coon, Bronny
you know.
says he'll send you a link on Discord. He uses a cheap frame and spring clamps. So if you show me that, and it's like really a cheap frame, maybe I will help you get it for your birthday. You can have it all set
I
up.
mean, yeah, I'll probably just yeah, I could do for the spring frame because I do have the clamps. In fact, the clamps came with the green screen. In fact, I wish they gave me four instead of two, but I'll make do with what I
Yeah,
got.
you know,
But if you
there's.
send me a cheap frame,
Why do I have my watch? I don't need a watch right
thank you for the birthday present. Wow.
now. The birthday present was the link. Yeah, there are quite a few birthdays this month. My friend Juanita had her birthday. Sweetie has her birthday. You have your birthday. A few family members have their birthdays. It's a big month, September. And next month, I got to worry about my
My
mom.
baby sister has her birthday.
Oh, is it this month too?
Yep.
Morty.
Oh, yeah, so many birthdays. You're gonna have to send her a card.
I like
Mm-hmm.
how people are now calling me Coon.
Coon.
How do you even say that? Coon.
Cahoon. Cahoon. His name is Coon, Khun, but just say Coon.
Doing
Yeah.
He is the
Coon.
edit's Coon.
As in raccoon, but don't say it like Phil. Totally Louis says it. He says it in a derogative way.
How does he say
Just say
it?
coon. He spells it Coon, which apparently is kind of a slang for something.
I thought it was a raccoon.
Yeah, raccoon. And I'm not a
raccoon.
raccoon.
Oh, how insensitive of him. You
Oh,
clearly see your
Charles B is asking if I'm gonna have a birthday cake. My birthday cake is being able to eat this week.
Coon. If you have trouble eating, you can always ask. We'll send you a couple bucks. Take you to McDonald's.
Nah, I got myself a steak earlier. I cooked it. Sadly, I overcooked it a little bit. I wanted to make it medium, but I left it on the pan a bit too long, and it started smoking up the place, so I kind of had to take it off. So once I was undercooked, good. The
Yeah.
other side was burnt to a crisp.
Oh yeah, Bronny had a hard time getting cooking steak right because he would always cook it like a bit well done, and he knows I like it like more medium to medium rare. But he's gotten it down.
Okay, this is a quick tip I have. 2 minutes. Like, I'm talking searing heat with oil. It could be canola oil, or I think you can also use avocado oil, which has a really high heat tolerance or something like that. But yeah, you basically 2 minutes on one side. Just let it sit there. Don't do anything. Flip it. 2 minutes on the other. Take it off. Let it rest. Basically it. Salt, pepper does the trick. Unless you want to go a little more fancy, butter, throw some thyme, and just baste it for like a minute.
Mm.
Pretty simple stuff, actually. It's pretty straightforward. My brother's doing it now.
I like watching this one guy on TikTok try to make Wagyu steak. It always looks really good, but he's like, nah, that's not right. I'm like, but it looks delicious. I would eat it. You know, making stuff that looks good. Bronny says, Kahuan, I've sent the link.
Yeah, I got the link. Thank you for the get Cown. You calling me Cown now? Thank you. My name's Cown.
Cow.
Cown.
How much is the frame he sent you, Quinn? Did he send it like an Amazon link?
Yeah, let me see real quick. I just looked at it and went, oh, that's cool. It's $40.
$50. Yeah.
I mean, I can do without because I'm just gonna lean it up against the wall for the sake of, saving space.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if I could take those off. I'm just hoping the green screen I have won't be too small. Yeah, how big is it? 10 by 7. Let me see how big the green screen I got is real quick.
Yeah, you gotta measure that.
Clicking stuff. Click.
Bronny, I don't even know what you're trying to type anymore.
It is a 5 by 7. It's a small green screen, but it's not the one that you kind of like fold. It's just 5 by 7, and it says it's a 10 by 7. Can you find something a bit smaller?
Look at the plated links. Bronny's green screen was so big he had to like fold it, and it still like goes along the floor a bit.
Dang. Yeah, I found the cheapest green screen, and now all I'm gonna do is I just need something to hang it at least, because it's for streaming. I want to get more into streaming on my days off, and start making cash money moolah that way.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Hey, do you got Labor Day off on Monday?
Yes, I mean I always have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, but it was
I
an
keep
event
burping.
for-
It's probably the beer. You're saying?
Oh yeah, because the carbonation in it. Yeah,
Mm.
me and Bronny were pleasantly. Well, I don't know. I guess I was surprised because I couldn't remember if I got the day off last year. Because I know we'll get Memorial Day off. We'll get like a day off for 4th of July, I think, and we'll get Labor Day off. But I didn't remember the time. Like, I wonder if I have Monday off. And then they told me like on Thursday, like, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
That's funny. Let me see here. I'm looking through the related stuff. Let's see what I can.
Oh, Bronny was
5
saying
by
the
6.
the green screen he has is 25 by 10. It's very thin muslin, so he had to fold it to make it not transparent. The thing he sent you is adjustable, so you could make it small.
Oh, okay, okay. Because it's a 5 by 7. I mean, it's actually nice to have that. Okay, Heather, I'm gonna give it to you. Thank you for the birthday present.
Yeah. Okay. They can deliver it to your. You're gonna have to give it your address.
Oh, dang it. Now it's going to be posted all over the internet. It's 123 That Road, North Carolina.
Oh my god, he's gonna get doxxed. Did you know his name is William?
Oh, I forgot to add. I live in the zip code area of 55583. Right? No, yeah, that's right. And the city is North Carolina City.
And he lives next to a tree.
Yeah, just not that tree, but that tree.
If we're being specific. I don't drink out of my chalice, right? I gotta drink it more like this.
You gotta drink it like a barbarian.
What are you talking about with beautiful unicorn on it? I'm drinking it like a classy nobleman.
Yes. Oh.
Bronny, what the hell is the stuff you're putting in the chat right now? I don't know what he's trying to do. He's trying to make those emoticon faces, but he sucks at it.
Oh, he's a big boomer about emoticons.
Totally.
Well, I appreciate his history, his culture, because I love doing emoticons over emojis. It's just awkward to do emojis. I don't know why.
I'll do either. Depends on like my emotions. Am I feeling in a emoticon or emoji mood? Am I feeling white or am I feeling anime? Those are the only two things you can experience.
I'm feeling. I'm a dude. Yeah, that's about it.
You're anime by default, Kun.
Anime by default. Sugoi.
Sugo. I forgot about.
Bonnie says. Wait, no. Actually, come on. I'm going a bit further. Pick 90s. Fuck this. Sorry. You know the girl I was talking about, Heather. Oh no, everybody knows now.
Oh no, he's talking to a girl.
Anna,
All your fans feel very betrayed, and you're gonna have to make a public apology.
oh no, this is gonna be my biggest scandal yet.
It's just like that other time you were talking to a boy that looked like a girl, and everyone got really mad.
Yes. When was that actually? I'm confused.
I don't know. I just made it up. Have you ever talked to a boy that looks like a girl?
I'm emotionally confused.
Everyone was confused by that.
Cone. I just like cone. Is it Kofen or Kogan?
It's
Kogan.
cone.
Or should I go into Dutch form? Kogan. 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 I don't know.
I'm not gonna go anywhere where they speak Dutch. I mean, that's not like anything against them. I do not know what they have, and I don't care.
They get angry at me for trying to pronounce the. It's not but it's not duh. It's like it's like when you sit down and you go or something like that. It's like a sigh.
You know, if they don't like it, maybe I won't learn their language at all. How about that? And then no one will know their
Yeah,
language.
Dutch people. I mean, there's a reason they call them the Flying Dutchman. Wait, what is that, by the way? What is the Flying Dutchman?
It's like a ghost, right? Or like if you're
Think
thinking of Pirates of the Caribbean, that was the name of Davy Jones or Davy Jones's ship. Was this?
so.
I think the octopus head guy was Davy Jones. I couldn't remember.
Oh, okay.
And then like his ship was the Flying Dutchman, and like he could make his ship go underwater. It was cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a good. I like those movies.
It's been a while since I've watched the movies. The last one I saw was when there was a court or something.
There was a. Oh yeah, they had the freaking pirate lords.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I'm gonna be silent for probably like a minute or two. Be right, but right back,
He's
Morty.
a sentimental mental woman. Don't pump him up. So, way too much. Crosby is on his stuff again where he's going, is it bad if he does so and so? So this time he says, is it bad? Davy Jones makes me think that the Monkeys guy now. I don't know who the Monkeys guy is, so I don't know. Last one I saw was Doctor Strange. I don't know what Aaron Davis is talking. I don't know what anyone's talking about. Just and crochet to keep me company. As it should be. This is probably what my final days will look like when I die. Because I don't know. I plan to get pretty old. I don't know if Bronny's down with that, so he'll probably like die because he's just like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. Not like in a depressed suicide way, but with like, I'm old and I'm tired, damn it.
Charles is asking the common question. The official answer is we have no idea.
Oh yeah. The question, yeah, they didn't make a statement. Hey, they never said anything about hating me. I
They
will
just say,
specify.
they just said, hey, these two people, we decide they suck now.
Bye. That's what they did. But yeah, that's all we'll say about that, because literally, what else can we say?
What I miss?
You don't want to hear about it. We're just talking about junk. I was just saying, though, how in my final days, I feel like it's gonna be like this stream is right now. I'm gonna be crocheting and talking to myself. Because, like, I plan to get really, really old. And I don't know if Bronny's down with getting super old with me. I mean, like, he'll get old enough with me, but then he'll be like, I'm super old and I'm tired, and then, like, fall asleep and die. And so I'm just gonna be left here in the house. Maybe I'll have a rocking chair by then. And I'll just be crocheting and talking to myself, and I'm just gonna be like, well, I've reached 105. I'm officially the oldest woman in existence, so time to die, and then I'll fall asleep and die.
Two things came through my head on that. First one is, so wake me up when we're all older. Or something like that. You know what I mean?
Don't wake me up. Yeah, don't wake me up when we are older, because
I'll link it because that is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, and then the other one is you're not going to be in a rocking chair. You're going to be in the gamer chair as usual.
Charles B saw a lot at the Weird Al concert. How is Weird Al? Is he good? He's pretty old now.
He
Hey Trent, what's
does
going on?
Weird Al.
You know, I would love to play it, but A, I had to uninstall my mixer, and B, my internet sucks, so it won't work.
And C, what if YouTube copy strikes us?
That would only matter if we were monetized in the first place.
I don't know. I've had them.
You're monetized. You're totally monetized. You get donations. See?
I had donations in a hot minute. Like, yeah, actually, the last donation I got was on the 13th of August.
Wait, I know someone.
Yeah.
Give me a second here.
Bronny Bug says, Heather, why does your OC not wear pants? Don't you know how indecent that is? How else people are gonna see my awesome butt, Bronny? You ever think about that? Huh? You didn't think about that. You just think of yourself. You're selfish. Aaron Davis says, I got a copyright strike and I'm not monetized. Yes, we get a copyright strike. Not that it matters, I guess.
You have to be doing something pretty egregious to get striked, though. Usually you're just going to get claimed.
Yeah, since you're not monetized, the videos just get claimed. Unless a company is really savvy, then basically goodbye YouTube channel. I remember making a YouTube poop, and I think it was on Gangnam Style.
Oh.
For some reason, CS88 has his uploaded, and it has the beat and everything. Mine was similar, but I was like screwing around and having fun, and it ended up causing my channel to get a strike. And I was like, "What?"
Coon, there's a bird on my computer screen that looks like you.
No.
Yeah.
Nike, send me the picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. I'll save it as Coon Bird. Yeah, like it's just my search bar. It's a little hummingbird, but it has your pictures and it kind of reminds me of you. I'm like, it looks like Coon as a bird.
Send it. Send it.
Hold on, I gotta save it first. Where would I put it? Pictures. Nope, not in there. Pictures. I do have a Coon folder. I have a folder just dedicated to you. I actually have all your poses. If you ever need them, I have them here.
I actually got the poses. I'm fine. I am honored that you kept the holy snapple crap.
I think that's mostly because I'm a hoarder, so don't feel too. Because I'm always afraid of deleting. So I'm like, what if I need it? So feel flattered, but I am just a hoarder.
Heather, you should. I mean, looking behind you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a terrible hoarder. I've got it. This is my second closet. I use half of the closet in our bedroom for my work clothes, and these are all the clothes and my coats that I don't wear to work, obviously. Jello
Wait, you really?
tipped
I mean,
330.
wait. You're
Oh my
both.
god.
Um,
I wonder if that's who I think it is. Also, I'm gonna put the picture that looks like Coon as a bird in Chaos and Crochet. I hope they'll let me send it. Yeah, they
I know
did.
who sent it. I know who sent it.
Jelly bean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you.
She dabbed on me.
Oh no.
Oh man, why would you do that to me?
There are a lot of reasons to dab on you. It's funny for one. I got 333 from Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean, I thought that was my friend who has that was her nickname and she hated it in high school because like I still have some contact with her cuz I still talk to some of my high school friends. So, I thought maybe, "Oh, she tuned in and gave me a tip. Jelly Bean, I hadn't seen you in years." But if it's not, I mean, there's a totally equal chance that it's not her. Either way, thank you, Jelly Bean. That was super nice. Thank you for helping to fill up my wine glass. I'll take a sip out of the chalice just for you.
Oh yeah, Charles B says, "Hey Miss Heather, do you have your OC plushie close by? I have my two OC plushies, three OC
I
plushies.
guess that answers Charles B's question. Does Mr. Coon have an OC? Yes, he has so many plushies of it. It's not even
I
funny.
got Heather's crochet, very first crochet plushie, right? Like you crochet
Yeah, like
one of
that was when I was first starting. So that thing it's like cute, fat, and has stumpy legs. It's adorable.
yeah, like messy hair and everything. And then you got
It's
like the
cute.
freaking plushies that like cost like half the price of my rent.
Oh yeah. I gotta get Ronnie. Like I made him an OC plush, of course, but we gotta get him one that's like one of those professional made ones that people sew together and charge hundreds of dollars for. And we gotta get me one of those.
Oh yeah,
I'm
oh yeah.
also
I can
crochet
recommend a
I'd
person.
love to get a plushie of my OC, but whoever made that plushie would absolutely either hate me or charge me thousands of dollars.
Well, of course, just save thousands of dollars. Hold on, I actually see a flaw with my plushie. It's got these little phrase. The
His
biz.
name Coon. It's how.
No, it's still Coon. He just spelled it French.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hi, whichever way you look at it.
I made this plushie many, many years ago, and it's one of my best. I have a few milestone plushies of what I've made, but yeah, this is it's probably the most complex because it's got shoes, it's got sunglasses that I made for it and sewed on. It's got
Its
a
wings are
crown.
still stubby too. Look at the wings.
Yeah, I need a better design for wings. I kind of did. I got a folded design of wings, like I just make an oval shape and stitch in some details to make it look like it has feathers. But yeah, this is what I used to make outstretched ones look like. I'll have to make another milestone plushie. Maybe I'll do my OC again. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think this was really good, and I made it quite a few years ago, so I could have only gotten better. But the one before this that was like my best, one of my best, is King Sombra.
Oh yes, can I buy it off you? Actually, no, send it. That's my birthday present. Send.
Well, it's fun. I want to keep it. He has a
I
little
like how floppy that
his floppy head. He's one of my favorites. He's super old. He's not. I wouldn't consider him my like really like. I mean, it's good, but like you can see like the. I made him really fat, so you could see like through his stitches, you could see his stuffing. I obviously tried with his like making his armor, but you could see the little stuffies because I didn't shove in stitches yet. I gave him his hair is fine. It's just sewn in yarn. His horn's a little weird. I love the green buttons I did for his eyes, and I gave him a neck. I didn't do that much before, but I do now. I give my ponies necks. Like if you look at this one,
I,
it doesn't even have a neck. Like because I still didn't like doing
I
necks.
I gotta show you the Celestial one, guys. The Celestial that Heather made.
Yeah, the celestial with
Neck,
like the absurdly long neck.
freaking neck Celestia. Still, her head is like hanging over the freaking unicorn shrine. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. So these are a couple of milestone plushies. Like this was the first one I made that I thought was really, really good. It's where I was at. It's not great work now. This one still kind of holds up. It's still pretty good. Maybe I'll make another one. And I'm not sure what pony I'll do, but it'll be another one to just show how far I've come as far as crocheting plushies. Oh, and of course, I was gonna have this guy. Rainbow Monkeys. This is the most recent Rainbow Monkey I made. It is an orange Rainbow Monkey, and it's still up for sale. If you want to go to my Etsy shop, just select the orange option, and you can get this monkey, and I'll...
Not
shit it up
now,
to you.
train.
Nah, train. It's okay. We can't hear the train. But yeah,
Okay, good.
Rainbow Monkeys have only gotten better.
Can you hear it now?
No, I can't hear it.
Oh, okay. I thought it would echo through the microphone.
Nah.
Sometimes it would be so loud that I'll see it like my little area in Discord turn green. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a train. It gets loud.
Hey, Bronny, if you're still kicking around, I need to ask how walkable is your attic?
I don't
Can I-
know.
Can I move into the attic actually?
Charles B, that's like the other plus you mucker I heard of Little Moon. Little Moon's expansive.
No, Charles B asked a question earlier. I think I saw it. It says, "Can I see Kunzo C? I have not seen it before, please." Yeah, I can send it to you. How can I send it to you? Do you have me on Discord?
You know, you could probably like link a
We should
picture.
just add a blank image element onto the stream that Heather can swap out whatever she needs.
Yeah, or like if you just
Okay.
have a way that you could just link a picture in stream, like a DeviantArt page, like of someone who had drawn it. You could link that, and then people can click on it if they want to see it.
Oh,
Because
I mean, I could do this actually because I do. In fact, this is the person that
Nope.
made my plushie. Besides
Uh,
Heather made me a plushie.
little
Or if
stuff.
you have a picture of your OC, just like throw it in Discord, and I'll copy the Discord image host link and throw that in the chat.
Oh, I have the perfect picture. Hold on, I want to do it.
Oh God.
Yeah, you know.
Exactly what picture.
You know what I'm doing.
Also, there's a polio here. I'm gonna let you know in a second if it has good stats.
If it doesn't, I don't want it.
No, but stats suck.
All right, let's see here.
Oh, copy image. Unable to copy image. Copy image.
Let me think.
Unable
What
to
can I
copy.
do?
There it is. That's the picture right there, Emerald, if you can see it. It's perfect.
After years of practice, Heather finally grasped the concept of necromancy.
I was ignoring that one. Purposefully. Intentionally.
And oh, you're not in the Chaos and Crochet Discord? Well, just go ahead and the Heather's Patreon and choose the right
Like,
tab.
It's only $10 a month.
Yeah.
That I forgot to cancel again.
is
Yeah,
it?
do it.
I think it was $10 per post.
Or $10 per post. You're correct.
Yeah, and like,
I have mine capped at one post per month gets charged.
well, there you go. Like, you can cap it, and it could be that.
Okay.
You know what? I just remembered I have Bronny's capped at double. Why am I paying him $20 a month?
Freaking, I have no caps. I pay all the money.
Honey, send another pun. I gotta stock up on my pun collection.
Bronny, you didn't answer my question. How easy is it to maneuver in your attic?
Charles B says, I would do the join button on YouTube for your channel if you ever got one. I don't know how to do it. That YouTube join membership thing works.
You have to get monetized first.
Oh, yeah, so we're still not at that point, Charles, so I can't do it even if I wanted to. And I'd like to understand it first. And if it's like similar to like Patreon stuff, yeah, sure. I'd make the Discord server an option.
Spread Heather's stream around. Get her to the point of 100,000 views and subscribers.
That'd be cool. Ronnie says Emerald. I don't know.
I see that. Okay, follow-up question. Do you know how to get into the attic?
Yeah, there's like this little thing. When you go to the laundry room. By the way, do you have to do laundry this week?
Oh,
easy, Bronny. Just get your guy. You guys.
Laundry for a little bit, but I've been putting it off since my main contributor to it is workouts, and I can't do it because I don't want to get people sick. So I don't really have a reason to change.
All right.
So, Bronny, this is what you can do in order to monetize. An address get what do you call it? What do you call that thing where you set up something with your post office?
P.O. box.
PO box. Yeah, I think.
Dude,
Or don't use my address.
Google already has our address. I'm sure of it. Even if you didn't
Yeah,
directly
it
give it
does.
to
I
me.
mean, do do you use it to commute to work? You're like, oh, I'm commuting from home.
Yeah, if you use it like Google Maps or even Waze for anything from your house to anywhere, they have it. They know.
They know already. Yeah, I
They
mean,
know.
even if you decide I don't live here, you don't put excuse me into the settings, they'll know. They'll be like, hey, you always call us here. This is like your dwellings. We know it. We know it.
Google is like, we know and we're not impressed, so get over yourself.
On top of that, they do track your phone even if you disable it. So
Oh yeah, all three of us play Pokemon Go. They know where we go any time of the day.
It's always on.
fighting.
I haven't
I'm
played
gonna grab
Pokemon Go
another
this week.
beer.
Yeah, I haven't played Pokemon Go this week, actually. Freaking P.O. Box would be tied to legal name, and nobody can know my name is actually Dolores Frankenfurter. It'll be like high school all over again. Maybe you shouldn't have been named something so dumb. Why did your parents? That's the far I know.
This is my last beer. Dolores Frankenfurter. It'll be like high school all over again. Slow down, Heather. Gee.
My second glass. But this is like half the wine bottle. They don't really give you that much in here. This divot at the bottom goes really high up. Look at that shit. Stella Rosa, why you do this to me? So yeah, this is probably gonna be my last glass of the night, and I already had like 2 cocktails today, so that'll be it. Tomorrow maybe I'll drink some more, only because like they keep these things carbonated, and I don't like it when they get flat. So you just gotta drink it like soon after you've opened it, because next week it won't be as good. I'll just get something else.
You should send some to me. I want to get drunk. I mean, no, that's pretty girly. Send me Jack. Send me
Get
Jack.
you
I got plenty of Coke. I can make myself mad. What do you call them? Jack and Coke. What do you call them? Manhattans?
You couldn't get drunk on this because like it's
I am this close to punching a hole in my wall and running this freaking table because the internet sucks.
bad on my phone too.
Wi-Fi here in North Carolina can be shoddy. Once you end up in the sticks, it's like, oh yeah, 5G. That's hilarious.
Well, no, the problem is that Bronny has really good internet, but I am currently trying. I am currently using power line adapters, and Bronny's electrical wiring sucks. So I am lucky to get 10 megabits over here.
Maybe it's the house.
Yeah, dude,
It is the house.
You couldn't get drunk by this. This alcohol is only 5% by volume. You'd have to drink like the whole bottle really, really fast.
Dude, that's basic. This Lager that I'm drinking has, I think, a higher percentage than that freaking Bob.
I know. I just drink it because it was my first wine, so I have like fond memories of it. I really can't get drunk off of it. It's just girly shit. You know the freaking girly shit that will knock you off your ass is like margarita wines things. That freaking those will kill you.
Yeah, isn't it like 40% alcohol or something?
It's like it's 13 to 15%. Which, like, yeah, that's like they do have stuff that's like 100% if you drink like straight scotch and shit like that, but that's why you do that in shots. You don't like guzzle it unless you're an alcoholic. But yeah, 15 and like 13 to 15% will knock me off in like 2 drinks because it's like that's stronger than I'm used to. Like I drink this shit 5%. Or you know what gets me? Like if I drink a few of them,
Bronny, I appreciate the offer, but that would be a freaking cost.
you need a freaking.
It would be an unnecessary expense to get another modem. I have the cable I need to get good internet over here, It's just I need to find a time where going into the attic won't give me heat stroke, so I can actually run the thing.
They gave
Because I
mine
know
for
how to run it. I
free.
just need to do it.
They gave mine for free. They're like, yeah, here you go.
Right, but we
Continue
would need a
paying the
second
bills.
one since I'm detached.
Mm.
Oh.
Uh, well, then I'd have to figure out how to hook up a Wi-Fi receiver to my Wi-Fi router.
I know my speeds are pretty all right.
But like, here's the thing: the speeds in Bronny's house are amazing. It's just that I'm trying to run it through power cables that suck.
Exciting. I think you just need power cables. Just go into the walls and change all the wiring. Easy. An electrician.
I still haven't looked into trade school. I need to. I should
I'm
do.
already
No, I can't do
decided.
that now because it'll make my internet worse.
It
I
is
already
frustrating.
decided what I will do. I'm gonna get into CompTIA, get myself an information technology certificate, and then I'll make a decent pay for a decent living. That's my goal.
I'd like to make more money. I'd like to
Easy, get into a trade.
associate's degree. I don't want to do more stuff.
Sounds
What's
like
your
an-
associate then?
Yeah, what is it?
Business administration.
That's not a bad one.
Might get you someplace. You could be like a manager at some, dead end jobs, quote unquote. But
I was going for computer information systems technology until I realized I hate programming.
now that you said that, I'm more of a fan of messing with the hardware than the programming stuff. But then
Same.
again, what it's funny though, because then once you throw me into the programming stuff, I start to get curious, jump into it. But if I have to do it as a chore, it pisses me off. I've learned I rage real quickly at that stuff.
Bronny says
Maybe I shouldn't.
someone tip my whole house needs to get rewired from top down. Someone tip Heather $20,000 so we can get that job done.
Shit, you called me
You know what?
brawny. I don't have the money actually. I'm pretty.
What we need to do is we need to pick a week. If I still don't have a job or like for some reason I get fired, uh, we need to pick a week where I use Heather's computer and do a week-long stream-a-thon to raise money to get the house rewired.
Actually, Spencer. I mean, I don't want to give off too much, but give me a location you're willing to walk to. I'm jumping on Indeed. I don't know why I do this on my free time. I look at jobs I could probably get on Indeed. I'll just put Orlando.
I'm sure he's looked at that site. Like that's
You could be forklift certified for about $18 to $26 an hour. Decent.
people love it when you're forklift certified, babe.
Yeah, I mean, I would recommend this job because the pay, but no, because it's Florida. Be a pool technician. You clean pools for a living.
Dude, if
17 to
if he
20
learns how to
hours.
professionally clean pools, I'm gonna put him in charge of cleaning our pool too.
I can clean your carpets. Do you have any pet stains in your
I'm
carpet?
already in charge of cleaning our pool. The only reason I can't fix it.
Don't worry, we're finding someone to fix that. But I did like net out and sweep the pool a little bit today because we wanted to swim in it. And there was a lot of
You
beetles.
guys have carpet.
We Emerald has carpet. We have rugs, but
I mean, I can do rugs too. I mean, it just depends on the size of the rug and what kind of material. What kind of material is your rug?
I don't know,
Would you
girl. Bronny bought
Is
it.
is there tags on the bottom of the rug? If you could tell me what the tag is, then I can make a justification on if I can work on that rug or not. If it's wool, it'll take a longer time to dry though, because I don't know why water likes to stay in the rug longer because wool. Plus, it'll smell like dog, so I don't recommend getting it clean. But we could do it. We could totally do it. And also, for that carpet in Spencer's room, how big is the room?
Oh, where's my tape? Oh,
Just
yeah.
give me a rough estimate. I don't mind if you tell me
Hold
what's
up a minute.
I like how I'm literally going into the freaking app and seeing how much you guys would basically pay. Simply
amazing.
put, one room goes for $63. Of course, there's going to be a service fee of $15. And
So the room can be divided into two squares, one being 10 feet by 12 feet, the other being, how big would that be? I'd say about 6 feet by 5 feet.
okay, so is there like
So
a wall
120
between
plus
them?
30, 150 square feet.
Well, is it basically like a wall that kind of divides them? You know, like something that kind of indicates that they're two rooms.
So it's a singular room. The reason I divided it up that way is because it's not one square. It's like there's one 17-foot wall, and then on the other side, there's a bit of a wall. It goes back further, and then it keeps going. So I can't
I'll
just
just
give you a single rectangle.
then I'll just be simple. I'll treat it as one room just to save you the hassle because one room is $63.
It is one room. It's just irregularly shaped.
Okay, no problem. So that room itself will be $63. And on top of that, how many rugs do you guys have, Heather? Is it one, two, three?
I think it's about 3 we have. There's one in the bedroom, which I don't think we want to put up the effort of lifting the bed because it's underneath it goes under the bed and up to the thing, and we really don't want to lift the bed again. So there's one under the bed, and there's one under the dining
How
room
can you
table.
keep something for this week?
Huh?
Say again?
Who's doing what this weekend?
I was making a joke that Bronny would have 1 week's workout be lifting the bed so you could clean the rug under it.
Oh my god, when we did that like the first time to put the rug under there, it was terrible. Like the guys were freaking out, like rolling it out. It's like, ah, guys, lifting this one bed, and it was just so difficult. Like, yeah, it was
So if
terrible.
the rug is under the bed, would you like the whole rug hit or do you only just get the edges?
Dude, there's like one edge. I don't think we already like vacuum it. It's fine. But there's like the 2 rugs we'd have you do if we had you do it would be the one underneath the dining room table and one under the coffee table, which we could just lift the coffee table. That'd be super easy. And the table also doable.
Okay,
Freaking
I'm gonna assume
there
them as big
is
rugs too.
there is a corner. The one under the dining room table has a corner that looks like it's dusty, but I don't know if it's just like that because we stepped. Like, what's going on there? So if you could figure that.
Stepping, I like how my technician skills are coming out. Stepping on it does cause a lot of traffic issues to the rug, and it does kind of bend it down. And plus, you got the sweat and all the skin cells that kind of get into the rug over time. That's what happens. It just kind of does that. Now, depending on the rug, if it's like a wool rug, it's gonna be interesting, but it will be clean. I can show you that it will be clean. And then for the other rug, I don't know what it is. Like what kind of rug is it? Like it does it have like a bristle on it, or is it kind of like
Don't
what
know
is it?
what's typical rug made of? Because I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. I
Polymer.
have a shag
It's made out
rug
of polyester.
here.
Polyester is
That,
usually what makes that.
yeah, I think it's probably polyester, but I have a shag rug that I have my like futon underneath. It probably is.
Jag rugs. Jag rugs, I'm usually told to avoid because we're afraid of it getting messed up. But knowing what I can do, I can get that rug clean for you. So I could do that for like $5. And then the other rug that's probably by itself in the dining room, it'll be like a $40 charge depending on the size of the rug. So if we're looking at 540, and then we got Spencer's room for 63, plus a service fee, 15, 63. I gotta do my math.
Yeah, freaking this one I probably would have you do because like it's thing in here there, and I try to vacuum it, but like in a vacuum is really hard to work on the shag.
I got you.
Mm.
All right, so far that will be $123. Now, did you guys have any pets?
I used to, but she's gone now. I have a goldfish. Does that matter?
The goldfish doesn't matter. You're fine. But for the cat, did the cat ever have any mistakes on the rugs or the carpet and Spencer's?
Ironically, no. She would like because she had like she wasn't like doing it because she was mad. She was doing it because she would get UTIs, and cats don't know what to do when they get UTIs. So like she would actually go to this hallway over here to the front door, and like whatever like doormat was there. She like one time I just was it was just the morning like 7 a.m. I'm walking up to Bronny in the kitchen and talk to him about work, and I just hear like this pouring. Like I thought it was raining outside in water. I'm like, is it raining? And I look to my right, and it's just my cat squatted over the doormat, pissing a freaking river.
Jesus.
It was mean? I was like, oh my god, that is so much piss. The most I'd seen her piss. Like,
Did she start immediately meowing for water after that?
she did immediately go to her water bowl. That's kind of what diabetic cats do.
Funny enough,
Well, I mean, given the description you're giving, no wonder she's thirsty. She just ran through 3 days worth of water on that one.
Yeah, hell yeah. She pissed a lot.
yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
good.
she had another UTI that time. And I knew because she's had UTIs before. Like when they're diabetic, they're going to get UTIs on and off because of the blood glucose bullshit. The glucose in their pee.
Yeah. By the way, did you know cat pee is actually much more saltier than dog pee? Which I do recommend when it comes to cat pee.
Why do you recommend
You
it?
should really grab a biotopical treatment, which is a $60 charge. Which I'll just do that as a whole thing. It's usually per
Well,
rug, but
she,
you got
like
rugs
I
for
said, that's the only place she would piss, because otherwise she would piss in her litter box. But that was the only place. Like it was like her way to make a stand, be like, "Hey, there's something wrong with my pee hole," and that's just what she'd do.
everything. Well, yeah,
So
you're looking at $123.
we threw out the
Um,
doormats she would piss on. Though we have one, but because it was a plastic one, and I specifically got that one because she like, we didn't want her to piss on it, so it was kind of spiky, but she still pissed on it. But that way you could just like hose it, get the piss right off of it.
I mean, that works if it's a plastic rug. I'd rather you do that than call over a professional cleaner.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of a waste of money.
Yeah, it's like, hey, get pissed on this plastic doormat, and they're like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, there's the hose. Do it for me. It smells. It was sometimes I would leave it outside though because it would smell.
You actually know why? There's a whole concept behind that matter. The reason why it still smells is because if you're just walking the rug, you're not getting the pee out. What you want to do, I mean, this is coming from me because I work in the business. You gotta add a biotopical to it, and we'll just clean it off for you, you know. And a deep soil treatment, which will be invisible. That's how you get the smell out. You use a lot of citrus. A lot of citrus. I'm telling you now, citrus does the trick. And I'm
Oh.
talking vats of citrus.
I am growing lemon trees, so maybe I'll just get a bitch load of lemon juice and vinegar and just hose it.
Make sure to extract it so that way you're not pouring a bunch of like sticky, sugary stuff on your rug.
Oh yeah, totally. But that's why you mix the lemon. Like like have lemons that maybe you squish the juice out of and use for lemonade, but you like get the lemon stuff and you
You can
put
use
it.
the zest. You
Use the
just
zest and like
break it
and the
up.
peels and shit, and you put it with the vinegar.
Yeah, and then let it dry.
Yeah.
And boom, use it in your bio treatment. You know, it's funny because like I mean, when it comes to bio, that's the whole thing. But doing citrus does a lot.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of funny
Because
because when I went to a house today, they said that their dog puked on the rug or on the carpet. I'm like, oh boy, yeah, I could smell it from here. Yeah, your house smells like dog vile and shit. You know? So I'm just like, all right, I'll give you a biotopical and a deep soil treatment. Crazy enough, it's crazy. Like one of my coworkers told me, dude, just add deep soil. It solves everything. And then add some of that natural orange in with the pre-spray. And I'm like, I never thought about it. And when I did it, oh my god, I gotta send you guys the pictures. You'd be like, how do people walk on that? But then you see
I'll
the
be back.
after. It's like, dude, the carpet's new. You know?
freaking cats. I won't have to worry about more cats peeing around here for a bit. We're having a whole
Yeah.
snafu on how, like, my mom can't afford to come see us right now. I don't think. I think she's still having trouble getting
Nobody
stuff together.
nobody can afford to see each other now.
Yeah, like our Christmas plans, I plan to just like have us drive wherever the hell we're going.
Yeah. I the same way. My family told me, nah, dude, just fly over to California. I'm like, but I want to drive. But then again, thinking about it, driving to California, it probably is cheaper to fly.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, once I get into California, $5 gas prices. You know, like shit.
Yeah, some of the ones are so like if you go to the if you really look, you can get like gas for like $3.39 in some places. Bronny showed me an even better place. Yeah.
I could tell you this: here in Cary, gas is $3.50 right now, or $3.39 really. I know in Apex,
Because like most places around here,
$3.19.
it's like 4.30 something, and like so like we go to like to see a place over here that's like a whole dollar down. You're like, damn.
Yeah, go there.
Oh.
It's kind of crazy because Apex, I don't know why Carry, they keep it a little bit pricier than Apex. Apex is like nearing $3 now, while in Carry it's like
It
3.50.
it's like about
Valley is still staying near 4.
it's about the real estate and the stuff that's nearby. Because like that part of
Yeah.
town, it's like really like 1 or 2 gas stations. I don't think it's a crazy part of town. I mean, it doesn't look like messed up or weird or anything. It's just I don't know. I
No.
guess not high traffic.
Wait, are you talking about for your area or my area?
My area. I don't know if it's the same for you.
I'm pretty sure it is because I do live in what's called the Research Triangle area. It's becoming the fastest growing and yet the most expensive spot in North Carolina to live.
Fire Blake's in the areas you drive past. That'll drop the gas prices quick.
I know there's some people out here that do that. For some reason, I'll just be chilling. I just hear in the distance. I'm
Look,
like,
if we all do it
for me.
together, they'll have to bring it down.
Yeah, exactly. Got to keep those rich, artsy fartsy people out. But it's not stopping them for some reason. They're still coming in. They're like, yeah, man, I love North Carolina. Reminds me of California. And I'm like, ah, shit, it followed me here.
Yeah, people keep immigrating everywhere.
I know. Like, bruh. If you like it so much, go back.
With those
Yeah.
gas prices, I don't think so.
Exactly. You gotta say that there's one thing I miss from California. Okay, I'll say two: my family and the food. But yet over here in North Carolina, I'm finding what I like and it's satisfying me. So
Yeah, I found a place to be my favorite bakery to get boba tea and sweets. Finding real good
Mhm.
food. I think because Orlando is kind of like California, it's got some of the same attractions.
Yeah, you got freaking Disney World.
You got Disney World, you got the Universal, you got like tons of tourists coming in, so you got all the other shit.
Funny enough, my sister went to Florida before. You know what she told me?
Which is,
It's basically California with ponds. And I'm like, ah,
there's lakes like everywhere, so that's cool.
yeah. That's what my sister told me about Florida. Florida's basically
Like
California.
California, but there's water there.
Exactly. There's water there.
If California had water, it would be Florida.
Florida. Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean, that probably makes sense. It's just, we don't have alligators either. California doesn't have alligators. Why am I saying we? I live in North Carolina. We have trees.
What does California have? Like its most dangerous animal? Is it like a fucking grizzly bear or some shit? Rattlesnake?
It used to be the grizzly bear, but it went extinct, I think.
Did we kill them? I thought that. Oh wait, are they interbreeding with
Mountain
polar
lions.
bears?
Mountain lions are the most dangerous predator in California.
You hear about the guy who was going for a jog on a trail and then like a freaking young mountain lion like jumped onto him and tried to kill him? Then he had to like
Yeah, I
choke it
remember
out.
that. I think it was like strategizing his way out of it. It's kind of interesting hearing about that stuff. Did you know the place I lived at, which was in Simi Valley, had a bobcat sighting? Not a mountain lion. It wasn't a mountain lion. It was probably a mountain lion, but they had like a mountain lion sighting that was coming through the city, and I'm like, they're coming this deep into the city now? It's Simi Valley. I mean, then again, there's a mountain community in Simi Valley. It's kind of like Santa Clarita, if that makes sense, Heather.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Rancho Cucamonga.
I
If
remember.
only it wasn't attached to LA. Yeah.
I like bobcats. You know what I like? Where there's like those palace cat things. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? The freaking cats that are like so freaking fluffy and round in the face. I'm gonna look for it.
I think they're called Russian something.
Palace cat. It's PALLAS. Palace cats. They're
They
very.
probably originated.
They look super
from-
angry. I love them because they look super angry and pissed off. But if you ever find them in the snow, they're just like these big, fat, fluffy things. And when they sit down, they'll put their little paws on their tail because they don't want their paws on the snow all the time. They're so freaking cute.
you.
I wish one could be friendly so that I could pet it and hug it a little bit. Just a little bit. They look so fucking angry though. Like if every other picture of them, they either look lazy and fat or really pissed off and deranged.
Right.
I love them. They're great.
They're all right.
No,
Give me a bird any day. I'll be happy.
no, they're the best thing ever. You understand what you're
Birds,
talking
though.
about.
Birds are so low maintenance.
No, no. Look at this palace cat.
I don't even have to pay rent for a bird. Like, bruh.
Look at the palace cat. Look at it.
Oh, you sent in Chaos and Crochet.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta look at it. It's the best.
It looks like a tiger if it just ate nonstop.
It looks really fat. I love it a lot. It's very fat.
You should get that cat next. There you go.
I do want it, but I can't have it. It would probably kill me. It would be a good way
No,
to
well,
die.
if you domesticate them early enough, you'll be fine.
But it'll probably piss everywhere.
Just potty training like we do normal.
They tried that with foxes. Like freaking foxes they want to domesticate, but foxes still just won't stop pissing everywhere.
Hey, Heather.
Yeah.
What does the fox say?
Ring a ding a ding a ding. Something like that.
Chop, 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 chop.
That is an old song. My god. I think what year did that come out?
I think it was 2012.
No way!
Yeah, I know it came out around Gangnam Style. That's all I know.
Yeah, I remember. I was about to say, I feel like I was still in high school when it was a thing.
So yeah, you want to do the carpet cleaning with the rugs?
What does the fox say was 2013?
Oh, so it was like right as I graduated.
Dang. Fun
I
fact.
was just entering high school.
Fun fact. Did you know I was supposed to graduate in 2014, but I graduated in 2015?
What?
Long story short, my mom told me you're staying in school to get a diploma. It's better than a GED, even though all the applications say diploma or GED equivalent. Matter just as long as you did it.
What made it an extra year then? Did you? Oh, was it just like you had one thing you needed to graduate and you didn't do it, and she's like, "You're gonna stay in there," and all you had to do was like one, two things.
Well, basically, were the two things. I kept failing science and I kept failing math.
Those things are hard.
Yeah, that's what kept me in school longer.
Want to
I
go?
wish I took the GED.
I don't want to go
It's
back.
funny. It's funny. In fact, you know those CATs they make you take. I know it's a California thing, CAT, but it's SATs if it's international or national. Um, I remember I failed my English portion of it and I think it was my science portion of it. They told me you have to keep doing it until you succeed and pass it. And they even said even after you left, I think. I don't remember. Or it's probably just my flashbacks fearing the fact that I have to go back to school for that crap. Basically, apparently you have to keep doing them until you get them right. And apparently if you go to I think that's why I was kind of worried. If I go to college and decide to get my degree in something, I had to go through that stuff. But then again, thinking about it, knowing what I've learned in, public school, I'm gonna have a very rough through college. So I'm like, screw that. Give me a skill set.
It doesn't work that way for everyone, especially since they don't like employ a lot of different methods of teaching. You know,
Yeah.
like I was quite different in school. I did well enough with the traditional method. Like science and math were still pretty hard, but I could do it passably and was given enough extra credit opportunities to like pass. Like I did well enough in school that my last year, because I did it in the 4 years. My fourth year though, I'd taken so many extra credits that I'd only had to go to school for like a half day because I only had four
Oh,
classes to
nice.
take in the morning, and I would have lunch and then go home.
Funny enough, that was basically how my last year in school went. Basically, I think it was like it's kind of weird how we set it up in our schools. It was, oh, we do these classes these 2 days, and we do these two classes these other 2 days. But then we have one day where we do all the classes together, I guess, to turn in homework or something. I don't know. Basically, there will be 2 days I'll have off, but 3 days I'll go back to school. Was it? I've had days, bro. Days. Funny enough, funny story. Um, I think there was a history class I had to retake, which was U.S. history. The teacher would harass me. I'm pretty sure I told this story, didn't I?
I don't
But
know.
the teacher would harass me on how I'm stuck back in U.S. history. But I didn't do any of the work at all. I'm like, I'm not taking this crap. I'll just write Vietnam, World War II. But then came the freaking CAT, and I was like 1942, uh, or 1941 September 1st, 1942 July 7th, and the teacher shut up because I actually passed that test with flying colors. Like I didn't do any of the crap during the school time because I always showed up to class 5 minutes before the bell rang, before the bell rang, to the next period, right?
Mm.
And then yeah, I passed this class. He was like, okay, if you pass the test, I'll let you go. I'm like, pass the test with a B plus. He didn't say a word to me after. I had the last laugh.
I know.
Take
He
that,
probably
Mister
with the.
Forgot Your name. What's
That's
up?
good. Forget his name. He probably thought to himself, like, this guy's idiot. He's so dumb. He doesn't know anything. I'm gonna make him a bet, and he's gonna lose, and he's gonna feel even more like an idiot, because that's totally what helps kids, and it makes me feel better about myself, because I'm a stupid teacher and I don't get paid enough, and it sucks to be
Yeah,
who I am. And then he passes, like, you just did failed. You just didn't do work in my class out of spite, not because you were dumb, and that pisses me off.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And he never seen me since.
good.
Good day, sir. I'm now in North Carolina. I don't know how I ended up here, but I'm here.
I can't remember a lot of my teachers' names. It really doesn't matter though. I'm sure they don't care where I am. They probably have students now. That or they quit being
Yeah.
teachers because being a teacher sucks.
I remember Mrs. Rose from I think is now called Academy Elementary. I don't know. It's Calvert Street Elementary. I remember Mrs. that one teacher that oh yeah, that one teacher that I gave like a Ritz cracker with a Kit Kat bar on top. I told her try it. Oh my god,
Did
it
you try it?
sounds weird, but try it.
Did you try it?
She did, and she was like, the flavors contrast each other in a very satisfying way.
It's sweet and salty. I get it.
Yeah, and then she finished it and walked away. She was gonna tell me, "Why aren't you doing your work?" But then she walked away, going, "Okay, I'm satisfied. I'll let you do
Like,
your thing."
geez, he gave me a cracker and a Kit Kat. I'll let it slide. I needed a snack. I wasn't really. I was hangry, and I don't feel like doing like lecturing him right now because I don't feel hangry anymore.
Yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna disappear for another minute or two.
Coolio, coolio. Time to do some stretches. I haven't done stretches. Oh yeah, did chat? Did you hear my freaking finger crack? Let's see, I hope you heard that one. That's what happens. I wonder if you can hear my wrists. Ooh, go numb and stay, but you push them together and it helps your wrists. Just hard enough. Care of your wrists and your fingers. You don't think about them all the time, but like if you don't have them and they don't work right, life is so much harder. I've thought about it so much that even if I lost like one finger, I think it would make a lot of things harder. Except if it was my pinky, because you don't use your pinky for a lot, or at least you don't think you do. But if you don't have a pinky anymore, how are you gonna get like scratch the good place in your ear with your other finger? I don't think so. You know what you're gonna
with a
do?
Q-tip.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna get a Q-tip. Probably fuck yourself up because you're not supposed to shove Q-tips in there. No, you're not. I do it all the time though. So I just make sure not to go that deep. I'm just scratching like this little area right here.
Yeah.
And I like after you take a shower, your ear kind of feels wet. So you just want to dry it.
Okay, back.
You missed my whole rant about how it's important to take care of your wrists and your fingers because you want your pinky to scratch your inner ear and not a Q-tip.
I do agree. That's very important. In fact, I never use a Q-tip. It's always the pinky finger when the nail is like, grown to a point. I'll, scratch my ear with it. Of course, also clean the ear. Okay, that sounds gross, I know, but it feels good. Feels good.
That's why I heard my friend told me, or was it my brother who told me he had a friend who kept like his pinky fingernail long, like long enough to be noticed and weird because he liked to pick his nose with it or scratch his ear, and it was really easy for him to scratch in there. It's like, look, I get it. It's kind of gross, but I get it.
Yeah, one of my buddies
And
did the same.
long pinky nail to pick your nose. And you say nosebleed because you're going to be having one every other instance.
You know, I
I
think
mean, you
it's
got you got to pick it.
you gotta
You know.
be careful. Don't freaking pick your brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Get my
You're
nose picking
scraping.
tips.
You're scraping for gold, not for the arteries. Like, bruh.
You gotta be careful. You can't take it too far. I will say, I've had acrylic nails. Like, do you know the fake nails chicks will have and they're like claws? I loved having those. I've gotten them at least twice because I like having claws. It makes me feel like a monster. I like grabbing things.
They they are the reason I talk like this sometimes. Like,
I
oh my god, girl.
I freaking love them. I kind of want to get them again, but like it's expensive, and also get taking them off. It's kind of a pain in the ass too. So
Does it hurt?
not if you go to someone who knows what they're doing. But sometimes, like it'll break off because you do something stupid, or like I don't know, someone slams a car door on your nails. Don't tell me how I know that,
Ouch.
and it'll break. And
Is
then
it Brawny? Did Brawny do that to you? It's Brawny. Come on, Brawny. How could you?
I don't remember who did that to me, but it did happen once. I don't remember. But yeah, like you gotta you gotta be careful with them. But yeah, I had them, and I thought like they were gonna be really good scratchers, but they make them really dull. It's like it's okay for picking your nose because it's dull. You're not gonna like really hurt yourself. It's like you're shoving it in there. They were great for like scratching my ears, and my cat knife loved them. Got him. Like I would scratch her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Not too hard."
That's a pretty good nails you got there.
Yeah, I will say I don't feel like they could get as because they were dulled. Like it's enough so it doesn't scratch you too hard, but they didn't really get deep in there, and they were kind of thick, so you couldn't shove them in your ears well.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
there's always drawbacks. There's always drawbacks. There's such like you can't get too good of a thing. But yeah, I loved
yeah.
having nails like that. I would just like to do it. I like having those, but they do damage your nails. I don't have them all the time. I don't know.
Oh, you want to know something that's funny that I do now?
Yeah.
It's not really a bad thing that I do. It's more of like they're gonna be thrown in the trash at the end of the day, anyways. So my work just buys a boatload of like I'm guessing it's dollar store towels. Like I'm talking like a massive box of them for each morning because we need to grab them for work and whatever. Because water, clean carpets, water gets on floor, clean floor. You know. So I decided, well, there's extra towels. I'll just take them home with me. I will tell you this: easiest way to save yourself from having to buy a bunch of brawny and bounty towels. I now just use those and throw them in the washer. I'm being environmentally friendly.
Except for the water you have to use in the washing machine.
Yeah, but I'm usually throwing it in with my clothes anyway, so
Efficient.
at
Efficient.
least it's mitigating it. Yeah, exactly.
The
So
only
take
way
that, society.
the only way you can truly be environmentally, or at least closer to environmentally friendly when you're doing laundry is if you got like a bucket of water and did it like with a freaking cleaning rack like they did in the old days. You know the ones?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I should start doing that. I mean, the clothes we have now would get destroyed in those things.
Yeah. You had to make your clothes super sturdy back then. Freaking, my mom was watching Walking Dead at some point, and she saw them using those things to clean their laundry because, like, they didn't have washing machines. It's like, why don't we use washing machines though? I mean, like, I know it's the apocalypse, but like, didn't like the people when they were running away from zombies, like, they just leave the power on? And I'm like, Mom, you don't understand. Like, the power plant doesn't just keep going. Like, even though the zombie apocalypse is happening, because like people do need to be there to run it, and someone needs
Yeah,
to make
they
the
need maintenance.
electricity. Like electricity doesn't just doesn't come from nowhere, Mom. Like we're not harnessing it from the sky from like freaking
Well, wait,
lightning.
Heather, it does come from nowhere. We just have to harness it from that nowhere. You know what I
Yeah, like
mean?
like they have power plants with uranium and shit. It's like, Mom, no, like someone needs to do stuff to like make that happen. They have to flip the switches and shit. And she's like, oh, so there wouldn't be like power or like water stuff. And I'm like, nah, Mom. There's got to be people to maintain those things. You won't have that. And she's like, oh my god. So we'd really have to know how to wash our clothes the old-fashioned way. We wouldn't have AC and shit. And I was like, yeah, Mom, it'd be pretty bad.
If you think about it, America became, well, a great country when the AC came around, if you think about it.
It's the
Air
best
conditioning came
thing.
around the turn of the 1900s, you know? In America, think about it. Think about it. Now, just stay with me. Since then, has just seen upward growth. Yeah, there was a Great Depression. There was, there was, recessions and all that. But we just continued growing. Like we're the only country besides Canada and maybe Australia that implements air conditioning in our buildings. Now think about it. In Europe, now this is in Fahrenheit, like 70 degrees Fahrenheit can be pretty hot at times for certain parts of Europe. I get it, they get to 90 and 100 at times, which isn't unusual. I get it. But here in America, 90s and 100s is pretty common. Now,
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah, like
Think about
when I heard about how like the UK was getting so hot, they actually would need ACs, and I'm like, wait, they didn't have them before? That doesn't just come by default. That blows my mind that people don't have air conditioning. Because like, what do you do when it gets so freaking hot? You just sweat and die.
just put on a fan at the window. And it's like, that's not how that works, you know? Just have
Well, it
Baby,
is
we've
how it
had our
works
AC.
if it's not too hot outside, but
It's
gee, I wonder why it's suddenly getting hotter than it used to.
exactly. Bring up the AC. I mean, I know UK is starting to, they're bringing ACs in now. Well, there's a bug on the floor over there. You dang bug! You're not supposed to be on the carpet. I'm supposed to suck you up with a vacuum. By the way, I bought a vacuum recently. I feel so much like an adult. I bought a vacuum.
vacuums are pricey.
They are, but I found one for like $30 and it does the job for me.
I want a handheld vacuum for my car.
Oh, dude, this is what I recommend. Just to sign up for my company. We actually do cars too.
You
We
know,
just take our
I could
upholstery tool and
actually
treat it like upholstery.
could actually use your help. There's a stain on my back seat. I don't know how it got there or when it got there, but I need someone to take care of that.
Do you know what the stain may be?
Like, because I didn't have drinks back there. I suspect it might be sauce or like some kind of food because I did transport a whole bunch of food that like my job had given me as leftovers, and I brought it home. And that's the only thing I could think of that would have leaked. Because other than that, I don't know what it could be. So probably like food, maybe some oil grease from food. So something like that.
Right, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna need an HVAC. Those industrial powered vacuums, not your typical house vacuum, but like the ones where it's like you turn on and it has like a really strong suction. You know what I mean? Like it looks like a rolling barrel with a tube coming out of it. Heather,
So a
you know?
shop vac?
Yeah, thank you. A shop vac. Damn, did I miss that? A shop vac, and I'm gonna need lots and lots of Dawn dish soap, soapy water, and I'll take care of that for you.
I can give you Dawn dish soap and water.
Okay, good. I just don't have a shop vac. Just Spencer, can you get me a shop vac?
Uh, I don't think I will.
Darn, that bug is coming towards me.
Get rid of the bug.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go suck it up with my cool new $30 vacuum from, well, probably China. Who knows?
What kind of bug is it? Guess I'll find out in a minute. Thinking about pizza. I've been watching that Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series with Brownie because I keep seeing stuff for it and I see it's on Netflix. On we just wanted to watch something, and I didn't feel like getting into something that looked like it was really deep, so I was just like, watch this, and I did not liking it. I can understand because Bronny doesn't like it, but it has really good.
They have taken care of the bug.
What kind of bug was it?
I think it was just a baby cockroach or water bug.
Yeah,
That's something I've learned about North Carolina. Like you don't see them much in California, and you definitely see a lot of roaches in Hawaii. Like no matter what you do in that state of Hawaii, it's just they're everywhere. Good luck, you know.
I
So when I
don't.
came here to North Carolina, wintertime you don't get them, but like once the humidity of summer came along, they like to come into buildings that are ventilated and we have food, so they just kind of pop up. Funny enough, I remember reading reviews about people who complained about roaches here in like the Raleigh area, and I'm like, now that I think about it, there's trees like surrounding us, a lot of rain, and well, we're not very good with disposing of food. So, what do you expect? They're gonna be here.
It's funny. That reminds me of when I was at work the other day. The recruity lady came up to me and was just like, Heather, have an interesting request to make of you. And I'm like, what is it? And she's like, so I was moving cabinets around in my office, tidying up a little bit, sorting things, and I found a couple dried up lizards underneath my cabinets, and they creeped me out. So could you sweep them up for me and throw them away? And I'm like, I'm not busy, so okay. So I go and I find the broom and his dustpan for her, and I go and find him. And I go up. They kind of blend into the carpet. They're just a weird color. And I look closely at him as I'm sweeping them up, and I'm like, "Girl, these aren't lizards." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "These aren't lizards. They're frogs." I don't know where they came from because as far as I know, there isn't like a little river or pond right here. But knowing Florida, who the hell knows? It rains a lot, so. But it's like, yeah, looks like you got frogs, dried up little frogs in your office, and that just happens around here. This is the first time in my life, like I was working a part-time job at a dollar store, and like I would sweep up little dried up lizards in the building, like often enough, or I'm like, why did you come in here? You
That's
die
funny.
when you come in here.
Funny enough, that's a story from Hawaii too. I remember just minding my business, and Hawaii, like they newts are pretty wild over there. Like they're a thing. That and like lizards and like geckos are a big thing. Like there's shirts you could buy at Hawaii called "Beware of Gecko Dropping," right? Because well, geckos will drop from the ceiling. Um, Also roaches and all that fun stuff. I guess best way to say they're everywhere. Good luck. That cats and chickens. Chickens and cats are everywhere too.
Oh yeah, because we
That's
eat
the thing
chickens
there.
and we love the shit out of cats.
Yeah, but the thing is, cats are just like funny enough. I think there's a story of why we brought cats to Hawaii is to quail the rat population because rats were growing out of control in Hawaii. Which, funny enough, yes, that's a big deal. Which also snakes started to become a thing. So, oh, let's just let mongooses run free in Hawaii because that'll kill off the rat
Yeah, we
population.
gotta
But
learn to stop
they
trying to
they
fix it.
missed one big oversight. Rats come out in the nighttime. Mongoose sleep during the day, and same with snakes. They're hard. There are not as many snakes as I thought there would be in Hawaii, but
Yes.
yeah, we destroyed the Hawaiian environment just to stop certain things from destroying the environment.
Yeah, like human beings gotta realize that nature kind of evens itself out eventually. So like you just gotta
Yeah,
leave shit alone. Like it's
give it
that
about 100 to
cycle.
1,000 years.
Like it's that cycle. I remember in like an earth science book or some shit when I was a kid, they'd have like a little cycle, and it's like the caribou population is up. The wolf population grows because there's more caribou to hunt. But this makes the caribou population go down, and this makes the wolf population go down because the wolves no longer have as many caribou that they can eat. But that because of the lack of wolves, that means the caribou population goes up. And because the caribou population goes up, the wolf population goes up because there's more caribous to eat.
Correlation, people, correlation.
And yeah, there's like other shit but yeah, if you include an invasive species, because maybe you go in there and you're like, oh my god, there are too many freaking caribou around
Red
here, and the wolves aren't
ants. There's a
doing
lot of
enough.
red ants.
Yeah, We go in here, it's like, oh, there's too many caribou here, and like the wolves aren't taking care of it. So let's release some mountain lions and see if that fix it. And like the mountain lions and the wolves are gonna start beefing, and the caribou
Yeah.
are just like caught in the middle. And then there's no caribou left because like there's two freaking populations warring to eat them.
It's fascinating, you know. Well, I'm gonna add on to that. Oh yeah, red ants. You know what's fascinating about red ants? Learning about why they're coming into America recently.
Oh, tell
There's
me more.
something. There's something. Like there's a couple little ant hill, like red ant hills outside my apartment. I don't know. I find it fascinating to step on their hill and watch them all squirm. Like, how dare you
Yeah,
step on our hill?
you gonna be an ant bully?
Yeah, that's what they get. They're not supposed to be here anyways.
Yeah, I heard the same thing about honeybees actually. Like honeybees were kind of something we brought because we like honey, and now they've become like a big pollinator, even though we had like natural pollinators ahead of time. At least
Hmm.
this is what I learned, I think, from that show, Adam Ruins Everything. They were going into, yeah, honeybees are actually the invasive species, but we've gotten so used to them. There's a whole bunch of other natural pollinators, and even some that we used to have that we don't have anymore because the honeybees took over.
Yeah, see what happens when you add another element to a system? It throws a wrench in it, you know? Don't you know? What's up, Danger 1652?
Oh yeah, he said sup, and I like forgot. Hey, Danger. He's a Danger 1652 actually plays Minecraft with us quite often when we do our Minecraft streams.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah!
I completely bullied him the last time we were playing because he was so
Yeah,
convinced
it's,
I stole his shit, and I was just like, you know what? I'm beating the crap out of you, and I did.
he was friends with the Enderman. I know it. He's the reason I got attacked.
He looks a lot like him, except for the orange stuff.
What got me though is how like you guys started to freak out why there's so many Endermen just coming. Surprisingly enough, all you have to do is just, pass by their face. And that's enough to just piss them all off. Like, oh,
Endermen are
you're
just
welcome.
pissy. They're like those. You know what they're like? Have you listened to SCP stuff?
I don't think I have, no.
Oh, so it's like this open source, like community built, I guess, fictional universe that's based around the SCP Foundation, and it's all about like collecting and cataloging paranormal and science fiction based entities. And a lot of people like write fan fictions for it, and they make a whole bunch of different specimens for it, and they make videos about it. And one of the creatures that I'm getting like this is the point of the thing. Like one of the creatures they had invented was SCP. I forget the number. Emerald might know the number because he's also into it. The Shy Guys. Now the Shy Guys are like they're like humanoid tall things that are always slouched over and covered like this because they don't want people to see their
Oh,
face.
096.
That's SCP-096. And they kind of remind me of Enderman only because, like, if you make eye contact with an Enderman, it'll go after you. But these guys, if you see its face, it knows. Like, if you see it, like, through its arms, or if you see it, like, in a picture, or, yeah, like, a drawn picture, it looks like you're safe. But if you see, like,
4 pixels in the background of a picture.
yeah, but if you see any, like, its likeness in any way, shape, or form outside of, like, a drawn picture, it will find you, start screaming, and kill you, and nothing in God's green earth can stop.
How exciting, I think.
Yeah, I
See,
like.
I thought you were about to bring up 173, and I'm like, and I was about to correct with that's the exact opposite concept, but then you said 096. Like, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, the Shaggy. I don't remember. I'm bad with remembering the numbers. I can remember the name of it and the story. I like listening to the Vulgan. Like do the profiles of them. I gotta get back into it. He's probably uploaded stuff since now, and with October coming, I know he'll do a lot of stuff. If you're interested in learning about the SCP Foundation, I suggest going Like, and if you don't feel like reading, because like that's a lot of it, you can go online and look up the SCP Foundation, find their wiki, just read. But if you don't feel like reading or don't have time to read like me, you should look for the Vulgans YouTube channel. And there's tons of things to listen to, and it's mostly like, vocals. So it's like something great to do while I'm working. I can just listen to it. But he does have stuff visually going on because there'll be text on the side so you can read along with what he's telling you. And they'll put up pictures every now and then. It's really great. I like it. My favorite SCP is the House of the Worm. That's the one that's like it's super scary. I remember. I mean, you know me. I like horror, and I like it's like the whole thing was a story because the whole profile was an excerpt from the guy's journal who made the whole thing happen. It was very interesting. It's like a whole story. But yeah, like just a lot of it's really cool to listen to. Sometimes I go back and I keep listening to stuff.
See that you see that I see what you mean.
Totally.
Oh, my phone's reconnecting. Not that it's connecting for any reason.
But yeah, I greatly enjoy SCP.
Now, I forget which number this is, but there is an SCP that is a cave that if you pass through it, it kills everything on the side you come out of.
On the side you come out of?
Yeah. So like it's a cave. You pass through it and you come out in a world that's exactly like your own, but everything dies. Like, and I'm talking everything from the biggest thing to the tiniest subatomic, or not subatomic, because subatomic like doesn't exist as far as we know. But like even the tiniest bacteria. So like the story I saw was they sent a team in the cave to investigate it, and they come out, and not only is everything dead, but there's just like people who are in the middle of eating dinner. They're dead at the table, and the chicken is covered in dust. But it's not like going bad at all because there's nothing alive to eat it to make it go bad.
Oh, okay. I get it, because I'm like, wait, wouldn't it go bad because no one's eating it? But like, no, the bacteria that would have made it go bad is not there.
Yeah. So like everything is dead, including 682. And for anyone who's familiar with SCP, 682 does not die. So it's
Right. YouTube has a new feature.
Does it?
cool.
It's a voice feature.
Anyway,
I haven't heard that one. I don't recall it. Some of the ones that I can remember, like I said, House of the Worm is one of my favorites. I remember Shy Guy. I remember Cragglewood. I love that one about the pumpkin patch, like the haunted pumpkin patch. That's good and like it's on brand for Halloween. There was the one about like
I am a toaster.
there was the one about I like the Butler. That was one like I usually only like talking about the SCPs that are Keter or Euclid, but that's one of the ones that's safe that I really like. It was just really cool. It's just like you have a bell, and if you shake the bell, Butler just comes up, and you can just tell him to do anything, and he can do it usually, unless it's like something that's totally impossible. He's like, "Bring my grandma back to life."
Kill 682. No.
It's like I can't do that. No one can do that. Or it's like bring back my dead grandmother. He's like, I can't do that shit. Like you can tell him, bring me like 100% pure.
Familiar with SCP-343?
You'd have to tell me the name. I don't do numbers.
God.
I don't remember.
Yep. Just straight up, he's God.
Hey, we found God. Keter. He's gonna kill us all.
Jesus.
Now, hold on. I don't think he's Keter. He usually just chills in his room.
So what is that, Euclid?
Hold on, pulling up the wiki.
I remember Dimension.
He's
okay. He's safe. He's like, I'm not gonna.
Actually, it's really funny. They tried to have him take out SCP-682, and 682 just charges at it, but for some reason misses. And God's just like, okay, you can send in whatever you want me to do with whatever. But like, You can't see 682? I'm sorry, 682? That one's not mine. Deal with him yourself.
It's like, I don't know.
So apparently, in SCP canon, there are things that God himself did not create, and 682 is one of them.
Damn.
Since you said you don't do numbers, 682 is the extremely hard to kill lizard.
Oh yeah, no, I'm familiar with that one because what's their name? Vavakun does comics about it. Like it's always like the comics always about how they're trying to kill that one, and for some reason they're really chill with dying. Oh wait, why am I doing this? I'm no more wine. I mean,
I already drank all the beers I had left.
I still have a half bottle of wine, but I'm not gonna drink it right now. I'm gonna drink some water.
Can you send me some that makes me?
I will send you normal water.
I got plenty of that. Don't worry.
You staying hydrated? Are you staying hydrated, Emerald?
Yep.
Good.
I am too. I drink water when I work because it's hot out.
Yeah, I drink lots of water too. Well, I don't think it's an absurd amount. I drink like maybe a bottle or two during the day while I'm at work. And I drink like I have a big those huge cups of water. Or like I just have huge cups and I fill them with water and ice and I just sip on them all night and I'll probably fill it up again. So I think I drink enough. It's hard to measure, but I think it's enough water.
Exciting.
I know my water consumption is something that should be of everyone's concern.
I think my situation a much better concern because I'm generally in the sun until I'm in a house. But then again, the stuff I have to carry into the house for the next 8 hours, give or take, is a different story. The driving part's the chill part.
Yeah, I work in office jobs, so like I stay inside all day in air conditioning and sometimes it's cold. And like I get up from my desk and I go to the break room and I get a water bottle out of the fridge and it's really cold, so I'll leave it on my desk for a little bit so I can get a little like warmer because it's too cold and it hurts my teeth.
You know what? Fight me, Heather. Fight me.
I thought you were just gonna say fuck you. I heard and I'm like, oh, he's gonna say, well, you know what, Heather, you and your fucking cushy ass desk job life, you bitch.
Yeah, look at this girl over here complaining about water.
Cleaning her water is too cold. What a puss.
I have to deal with bad drivers, dirty carpets that you wish you've never seen. Like, bruh. Like, I should send you the pictures. I'm gonna send you a couple of pictures, Heather, and I just want you to react to them on your stream. I will post them in Chaos and Crochet.
Okay, I will wait these. Like, my biggest problem is that I think everyone's stupid and they annoy me, and also I want more money. Those are my complaints right there.
Well, you gotta just pretend they're not stupid and they'll give you money. That's how it worked for me. And I'm making upsells at work and making money.
Oh, I pretend every day that, like, to their faces at least, that they're not stupid. But, like, I'm always communicating with people through email, so I'm usually just talking to myself like, this dumb bitch again. Oh, it's just someone doesn't know how to use their phone, so I gotta go do all this dumb shit. Because someone doesn't know how to do their job. I have to do the whole job.
Is there any more I can send? Here, let me see. I'm gonna send a couple more images just so you can be like, you know, like hilarious.
Alright. Alright.
That one. That one. By the way, these pictures smell worse than they look.
I'm scared. You putting it in Chaos Crochet channel?
Yeah, I'm gonna post. I think I'm probably posting them to you personally. I think.
Whatever, I'll hear the ding.
There's staircase. There, I sent you. I meant to send them in Chaos and Crochet, but you could post them in Chaos and Crochet for me, and then people be like, "Wait, you do this for a living?" And it's like, "No, I'm just Heather Boss."
First one doesn't look so bad.
What do you mean the first one, the staircase, or
It's the one where you can see the desk chair.
that? Oh, okay, that one. I made Alabama with the dirty floor.
Oh yeah, like if you see where you wash and then like the rest of it, it's a big difference.
Yeah, the staircase is what got me. Like you could tell the difference. It looks like brand new carpet, then you get just brown. Like it goes like a nice, a nice beige from a brown to a nice beige. It's kind of crazy what people do with their carpets.
Yeah. Let's
Like,
see.
I'll tell you this: I grew up with carpet cleaner than what I cleaned. Like because we were generally careful,
Maybe there
generally
are people
careful.
with the money to just be like, do it for me. I don't want to do something.
That's basically what happens.
I would
The
post the
most
one
that
desk chair. I'd probably post because like I can clearly see where you haven't done it, but everywhere you have done it, it's like
Yeah, it's like a big difference, Like, dang, you made Alabama with the dirty part. I can't get over that. I literally drew. Was it Alabama or Mississippi?
girl, I don't know how states are shaped.
I just know either Mississippi or Alabama. They're both shaped like that.
Hmm.
Just one's flipped. One of them's flipped.
California is shaped like a weird arm.
California is shaped like in a rectangular banana.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of what it looks like. Florida has been established to be a weird floppy penis.
It's America's penis.
America's penis. It's a,
Yeah,
it's a long penis, but it's kind of a skinny penis.
flaccid too.
Yep, flaccid. Some people are into that. Weirdos, but
And you could tell Cuba, the Dominican Republic, all those islands are just jizz.
and you know what? You know what? We should be proud of it because you know why? Because no other country has a penis. Can you think of one? I don't think so.
Italy.
Actually,
It is
Italy's
a
a boot.
giant boot. You can't mistake that as a penis. It's a boot. Unless there's a penis in the boot, which we can't confirm.
Yeah, I can't see where the penis is on the boot.
Yeah.
And the Arabian Peninsula is just a bigger boot.
Yeah. No one else has a penis.
Bigger boot. They have a SpongeBob cameo.
Oh my god.
Yes. They squeak too.
That must have cost them a lot. That's the whole
Yeah.
freaking country budget right there.
Dude, there's a hurricane happening in the Atlantic. Like, bro.
Lovely.
2 hurricanes. Exciting. And they're moving up. We're fine. Oh, there's one in the Pacific too. That's cool.
I think they have a different name in the Pacific.
I think they're called typhoons.
That
Like
sounds about right.
like if it's Atlantic and stateside Pacific, it's a hurricane. Like if it's like anywhere east of Hawaii, it's generally a hurricane. If it's west of Hawaii, it's a typhoon.
Oh man, that just broke down where Ed, Edd and Eddie takes place.
Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah, because like I don't know, it could be anywhere.
Yeah, it takes place in my Discord server.
But yeah, like it could take place in any suburban America setting. But the thing with Ed, Edd and Eddie, I specifically remember a part of an episode where the Canker sisters were there, and they used freaking May as an umbrella, and like the Eds were pretending like a rainstorm was happening, and they were like making like shaking foil and making it sound all terrible, and May just hugs her sister and goes like, "It's a typhoon," and I'm like, "Oh." She specifically said it's a typhoon, and now with what you said, I know that wherever they were was west of Hawaii. So that narrows it down.
I agree.
I'm smart. I figured it out.
Whatever you said.
Yeah, I did it. I did it.
helps. I need more out. Send me alpha.
Work. Anyways, this is the last 10 minutes of stream, last 10 minutes of the stream. And
Dang it! I was gonna beat you to it.
Comments, questions, or concerns, please say them now. I'll forever hold your silence until the next stream. I saw it right as the clock changed, so I win.
Yeah, you got that. But maybe I'll get the next one.
We'll see. We'll see.
Did you do the 5 or the 2 minute?
5. Did I do the 1 minute? Whatever. Hey guys, have you seen my socks? It has a unicorn on it.
Oh my gosh, girl. Your socks
Yeah, I
are
got
like
this for my
that.
birthday, and this is the first time you wear it. I'm so wanted to show them off. My friend Juanita got them for me. So yeah, these pants are also really
like
great.
pee pee poo poo.
Don't say that. Don't say that to me. Don't say that to my face. You haven't even complimented my Cadence dog tag. It's been here all day. No one said anything.
I can't see.
Excuse me. Where was it? How do I toggle timestamps?
Come on, bro.
There we go. Dang it, where'd it just go? At 10:01 p.m. Matt at 10
Oh, hold on, you're cutting out a little bit.
said nice dog tag.
You're cutting out a little bit. So
How dare you lag?
who said it?
Oh no,
Matt's 10 men. It is 1, 2, 3.
I for sure didn't see
The
that.
fifth.
Oh, he said it like right at the beginning. Of course, I immediately like read Charles's thing. Yeah, I guess I didn't see that. He did say nice dog tag. Thank you, Matt, if you're still around. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, nice dog tag, Heather. I totally
Just
remember.
notice it has Cadence on it. It matches my outfit because I have pastel colors going on. I put on my cute scrunchie that has pastel stripes. It's my favorite. Oh my god, no one noticed.
I noticed. No, I didn't say anything because I didn't want to offend you or anything.
Oh my god, why would you think it would offend me if you said I had a cool dog tag?
What? No, girl. Oh my god.
You scared. That's how you do it.
No, yeah, girl. I don't want the dog tag. That's like a military thing.
Yeah, isn't that weird? I don't get it.
It's because, well, you're basically a government's pet. Hot take, I know.
There was an old preview for like Halo 3 or something that had them arming the Marines, and instead of having a dog tag, they had barcodes literally in the back of their head they would just scan.
Oh, jeez.
I know, I thought it was funny. It's like, yeah, you're literally just a product.
You're not far. We're not far off then. Whoa, Matrix.
Yeah, with dog tags, I'm like, it's like a necklace, you're gonna lose it.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't understand this stuff.
Oh,
This was like the My Little Pony movie tag, so it's like in that style, and it's. I always thought that style from the movie was really cute.
I agree.
They also used it in Rainbow Road Trip.
Trip I remember being okay, but if I'm being fair, I only watched it once, and it was in a group call with all of us, and the quality wasn't really good for me.
You gotta see.
I haven't seen Rainbow Road Trip.
Oh yeah, so we can sit down and watch it with you. Maybe I'll enjoy it more if I can see it in better quality. I enjoyed the My Little Pony movie.
Was Rainbow Road Trip like an episode in a series?
It was a long episode, kind of.
It was a special.
It was like special.
Interesting.
Have you not watched it?
The thing is, I stopped midway through season 9. And that's what I remember.
It's near the end anyway.
Same.
Yeah.
Did you watch the movie?
Like it was, I watched the movie, yes, but I've stopped right when they had the princess episode because I think that a fluke with the animation that kind of bugged me. So I was like, it ruined it for me. How could they?
It
The
took
one
that long.
fluke.
It took like that long in one fluke.
Yeah, that one fluke. It was literally like they were
Oh.
like unsynced, and I was like, it ruined it.
I stopped because I went to Australia again, and I had better things to do with my day than to watch My Little Pony on Daily Motion.
There's nothing
Yeah.
better than that. Nothing.
Well, there's My Little Pony, Make Your Mark. Last 5 minutes of the stream. Last 5 minutes of stream.
You gotta say
Any
the...
last comments, questions, or concern? Please leave them in the comments below. Thank you.
No, you didn't say it right.
Dang it!
It's
I mean,
last
close
5
enough,
minutes of
right?
stream.
A for effort.
A for effort, but last 5 minutes of stream.
No,
last
A for
5
excellent.
That's good. You say it twice. You say it. Last 5 minutes of stream. Last 5 minutes of stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns? Please say them now, or forever hold your silence until the next.
Hold your silence till the
You
next
do
stream.
it like a wedding vow, so they're legally obligated to reply or wait until the next week. That's how I prevent getting spammed with freaking questions and concerns. They could only say it on stream. It's a legal binding contract. It's a
It would be a better idea if people commented their questions and concerns on this last week's stream so that we have a pile of them to get through for the next stream in case the conversation died.
Yes, there we go.
I don't want to do all that reading.
Yeah, reading is hard. I barely passed it in high school. Barely passed English.
Reading isn't a topic in high school anymore, I'm shocked.
Isn't it? Man, why didn't I go to school at least 3 years later? They threw us, Heather, they threw us in a system when everything was kind of going awry. Like, you know the whole Common Core thing? We went through that transition. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, so technically we are the students that have been through a weird transition in school history. We literally went through, oh yeah, this is how we did school from the 50s up to, all right, let's try to modernize it, I guess.
You want to know a BS transition that happened when I was in middle school?
What happened?
When I was in 8th grade, when I was in 7th grade, there was a trip to the Boston Science Museum for the 8th graders. And then when I went up to 8th grade, they made the trip for the 7th graders.
Dang. That's basically what happened to a lot of, students at school. Like, I remember I went to the Museum of Holocaust twice. It was kind of interesting.
Now, the real funny thing is, because I never get sick, this time not counting, because I basically never get sick, my mom would let me skip school on my birthday. And for my 8th grade birthday, we went to the Boston Science Museum, where I ran into all the 7th graders from my middle school.
Jeez.
It sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Well, no, it didn't suck. We just went around them.
This 2 minutes of
I skipped on my birthday anyway.
Right, Heather? 2 minutes.
I do the last minute.
Dang it.
Kun, you can never run this stream without me.
I help at least.
You help, but you're not ready to take the reins.
Heather, do you or Bronny have a massage gun? I need to try to vibrate all of the mucus out of my throat.
We do not. But you're Bronny. You're kind of gonna have to do the thing that Bronny does and just hunch over the freaking sink and just go like that.
Ew, that sounds like such a
It was pretty gross. Like when we were sick, he would do that. I'm like, that's so gross. It's like, now you have to get it all out so you can be like, it will get through you faster. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I actually will not do that.
Last 1 minute stream. Last 1 minute stream. Last questions, concerns.
You're really fucking it up. You're fucking this whole operation. Last minute of the stream. Last minute of the stream.
Leave your comments.
Any last minute comments, questions?
Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns?
Please
say them now. Forever hold your silence.
Until the next stream.
Till the next video. Stream.
No one else can do this job but me, I swear.
I got good that time.
You almost
pretty good.
You gotta practice in the mirror, like look yourself in the mirror and like memorize it and just keep saying it.
Dude, I could barely make my own outro. You can hear me when you give me my chance to say my thing. I'm like, you can follow me on this and that and like, subscribe. That's the only part I got down is like and subscribe.
Always they know what you want them to do. So I'm gonna take a moment to thank my patrons, and I noticed we got a new patron today
Yeah, congratulations.
for the
You
dollar
win.
pledge
I
for
don't know, Discord.
silly peasant or a wolf. Welcome to the gang. We also got
Congratulations.
Easy Mode Gamer, Aaron Davis, DJ Skywalker, and Emerald Spencer, who is in the chat today, as well as Danger 1652 and Filmer Brony VA. If you'd like to be like these guys today, you could go ahead and join our Patreon. It's going to be linked in the description. For as little as $10 per post, you can get into our Discord server. We're potentially getting into our Minecraft server. We like to have a few
You're
people in
starting to
there.
talk like me. That's the funny thing.
I'm getting tired. I'm very tired. When I'm tired, I turn into Coon.
Yeah.
I turn
Welcome to
into.
the club. Hell yeah.
What does that say about Coon? He's always tired.
Yes, I'm always tired. I mean, when I'm working, they're like, "Dude, you look freaking tired." I'm like, "Yeah,
He's tired.
that's me."
He's tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, you can do that, or you can give me like a fewer, less money if you want. It doesn't really matter. I gotta work on kazoo covers and stuff, so that's cool. Anyways, if you feel like giving me not that much, there is the swear jar, a link to the tip jar in the description. You can always give us donations during the stream, like you saw today. Jelly Bean tipped 333. If you do that, it'll pop up on the screen, go across, and fall into the wine glass, so you could be giving me alcoholic beverages with that money. So that's always fun.
And just for their higher cash amounts equate to heavier donation things, which could knock the glass over.
So if you want to,
Great.
if you just want to break some freaking glass, just dump as much as you can. No negative numbers, please. That doesn't do shit. And if you feel like you just don't want to give money, that's fine. I don't give a crap. Just go ahead and follow the Twitter that I have also linked in the description so you can get the most updates on the stream. The only other place that I update more frequently and with more immediate updates is the Discord server, which always gets updated first on anything that might be going on. Or if I have to make a decision regarding the stream, I might go in the announcement channel and be like, "Hey guys, I have to reschedule. What time slot do you think is preferable? This one or that one?" And they will decide on that because patrons get first say. Anyhow, thank you for tuning in tonight. It was very nice. I got a lot of crocheting done, and I got to wear some really soft, nice clothes and do my hair a little different. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sure you did. It was the best thing in your day today. I actually had some good wine, so that was also nice. All right, guys. So let's say good night in alphabetical order. Ed, it's Coon.
You could. Dang it! I'm messing up my own outro now. How could you, Heather? You can go to my channel, Jared. It's like and subscribe.
Heather, your boyfriend's ugly as sin.
I agree with
God
that
damn it,
guy.
he just came in and left. He's B. He would have gone first. Emerald, you next.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right, good night, everybody. It's been a great stream, and we will see you in the next one. Next week will be Minecraft. Bye bye.